Welcome to Unveiling Africa, one beautiful face at a time. As you know, we sometimes leave the studio to bring you activities from the community. Well, the second annual Miss Africa Tri-State Beauty Pageant was such an activity, and we went behind the scenes of the wonderful pageant produced by Miss Olamide Davis. Join us as we meet contestants and guests backstage at a very vibrant pageant where unplanned sights and sounds were all par for the course on an exciting night.
Hi, I'm Christine Decker from Unveiling Africa, and I'm here in Miss Africa Tri-State Pageant with lovely.
Damilola Martina Adela.
Wow, that's a full name, but I love it. What does Damilola mean?
That means God has truly blessed me, which He really has. I feel like it's a perfect name for my life.
I'm glad you live in your name. That's the best way to do that. How long have you been in America?
I've been in America since maybe for 19 years. I actually was born in America, and then for some time, about 3-4 years, I moved back to Nigeria with my dad, and then we moved back to America. So I want to say at least I've been in America for a good solid, like 18 years.
Good. Do you remember the experience back home while you were home?
Yes, I do.
What did you learn from that?
I learned that I was a true daddy's girl. I would never leave his sight, but I learned that Africa is not the pictures that they show. I know that they show the bad parts, but that we have it's a beautiful continent. So beautiful. And it has rich parts. We're not all poverty like they try to make us think.
Thank you so much. And that's what I do, why I do what I do, Unveiling Africa. It's a conversation, it's a talk show that's showcasing all the beauty and talent and, the product of Africa, like Damilola. Damilola, tell me why you decided to participate in this pageant.
Basically because I wanted to stand for something that was bigger than me, and on top of that, like I said, they always just try to, I've never been one to say that there's a problem but then not find a solution. So basically there's so many problems, but you know what, I want to be the face of Africa, showing that it's a beautiful continent, that it's rich, we're smart, we're educated, we're beautiful, we're humble, we're everything that they try to not make us seem that we are, but we really are those things. So I want to be the face of it.
Good. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
Now, if you win tonight, or when you win tonight,
when I win,
when you win tonight, what are you gonna do? What's gonna be a platform, or how are you gonna help the continent of Africa?
I already interned with a company in Nigeria. It has not been trademarked yet, but basically it's for battered women. So I will be donating a good amount, probably about 90%, and the other will go with my mom for bills, help her out with bills. But basically, it's for battered women. It's a non-profit organization, so basically we need all the support we can get. And on top of that, I'm a fashion studies student that will be interning in the fashion township in Nigeria. Okay. So basically it's kind of like a fashion district, how there is in New York, but it's one in Nigeria, so I will be going back to do that.
Congratulations. I am so proud of you, and I wish you the very best.
Thank
I
you
hope
so
to see
much.
you as the next Miss Africa Tri-State.
Thank you so much.
And you'll then come back on my show for your full 30-minute segment.
Of course, we'll have matching outfits.
Yeah. Thank you. You're such a beautiful girl.
Thank you so much.
Such a full of life.
Thank you for having me.
Full of life. Bye. That was a very good interview. You're natural.
Thank you.
I'm Krista Daco from Unveiling Africa, and I'm here with the lovely Miss
Oliswa, but most of the people, they know me as Kat Mbanza.
And where does Kat come from?
From South Africa in Mpumalanga.
Mpumalanga?
Yes.
That's nice. What's the closest big city to Mpumalanga?
It's in between Johannesburg and Durban.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been in America?
I've been here for 3 years now.
Okay. And do you like it?
It's okay, but I miss, the African stuff, African food, and the way that we speak and everything, But it's okay, yeah.
That's true, we'll get to miss home sometime. Now tell me, talk about food. What's your favorite South African food?
I love mushu, which is samp.
Samp?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like similar to pap with beans.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You eat that a lot?
Yeah.
You eat here in America?
No, at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do here in the States?
I'm here doing a bit of acting. I dance because I studied drama in Durban University of Technology in South Africa. So I'm doing a bit of acting, dance, and singing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like a very busy young lady.
Yep.
Now, you're here to participate in the pageant.
Correct.
What would you do today if you become Miss Africa Tri-State?
I would like educate people of South Africa, also about the other African countries like Nigeria, because we have different girls and we have different traditions and religions. So I've like actually learned a whole lot since I've been like here with the girls, you know, like different stuff. And some of the stuff are similar to ours. So, you know, like knowledge is power. So I'm always like open to learn new stuff.
And what's your platform?
I'm acting with disabled people, so we got a play called I Can, meaning even if they're disabled, they can do anything, you know. Yeah.
So you're gonna promote more.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. It was very nice talking to you. I wish you every success tonight, and I hope you all do very well. I know you're all very pretty girls. May the best person win.
Thank you so
God bless.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My name is Kristen Dako McCary from Unveiling Africa.
Hi.
And what's yours?
I'm Ayo.
Ayo. Ayo, where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
And what does Ayo mean?
It means joy.
Joy and
Yes,
happiness.
yes.
Right. So show some happiness. Okay. All right. Now, how long have you been in America?
3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
Great. And why did you decide to come to America?
Well, it's because of school, and yeah, I just wanted to like school over here. That was why.
Great.
Yes.
All right. Now, what made you decide to participate in Miss Africa Tri-State?
Oh, Miss Africa Tri-State. Like when I heard about it, I'm like, I really want to do this. And when I read about the information and what it's all about, it's about beauty, culture, you know, talent, and I'm someone that loves fashion, you know, and, you know, where fashion meets culture and everything. So I'm like, I just want this experience.
Good.
That's
Very
right.
good. You're so eloquent.
Thank you.
That's really good. All right. What's your favorite Nigerian dish?
I love jollof rice and fried plantain.
Ooh, sounds sumptuous already.
Yeah.
All right. What do you do, for instance, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
You win tonight.
Yes.
You become Miss Africa Tri-State. What are you going to do with your new crown?
Okay, well, if by God's grace I, you know, become the winner tonight, I've always had this passion for like people, children, and you know, adults that live with sickle cell anemia.
Oh.
Like I'm not a patient, like I don't have any family member, but I read about it and I'm like, yeah, I really need to do something for them. So winning the pageant tonight will give me the opportunity to, you know, like, you know, create more awareness, you know, be like a voice over there in Africa, and if possible, like, you know, in Africa they don't have like modified like equipment and hospital medical facilities. Like I would try in my power to, you know, network with other people down here to like,
To
if
bring
possible,
some help.
some change and
Yes.
some help to those living with sickle cell anemia.
Sounds like a great plan. I hope you win tonight so we can see more done for sickle cell.
Yeah.
And that's a very important topic you've chosen there,
Thank
because
you.
a lot of people will lose a lot of people to that
Yeah.
disease, even today.
Yeah, even in
Yeah.
America, yeah.
Yeah. I wish you all the best,
Thank
Ayo.
you.
It's been very nice speaking with
Thank
you.
you so
And
much.
I wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
I hope to see you at the new Miss Africa Tri-State. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Take one out each. So when you come out, let's do a quick song that I had already. Everybody put your hands. I'm good. She's a celebrity. She's enjoying it. She's enjoying it.
I like that.
When you guys come out, let me do it on my eyes. When you come out, look at me, daddies.
Everyone, we have here again with our lovely contestant. What's your name?
My name is Pamela.
Pamela, and she's from
I'm from Nigeria. Yes.
And what part of Nigeria was that?
Parents are from Anambra State.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. She was here with us earlier on, telling us about why she decided to participate in the pageant, and because you love the people and love to help.
Yes, as a social worker. So yeah.
You wanted to make sense of your business.
As
All right.
the sense of use of mental health, working with especially this population. A lot of, especially African people, don't really have that much platform to talk about mental health, and I would like to stress that if I have the opportunity to be Miss African Tri-State, I think would be a great platform to talk about mental health within this population.
So have you been enjoying yourself so far?
I have. It was such a fun. My roommates are great. I love just hanging around with the girls, and it was fun.
What do you think? What's going through your mind right this minute?
I'm nervous.
No, don't be.
I am.
Try not to be. Just be yourself, and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Good luck. Okay?
Thank you.
Hope to see you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, we're here with the lovely Miss Yolanda Masinga at the Miss Africa Tri-State second pageant, and she's going to be giving up her crown today, unfortunately. So I'm going to give Yolanda a chance to tell us about her spectacular year, one of which was spending time with me, discussing her life, and also what she plans to do in the future. Hi, Yolanda. Nice to see you again.
Thanks for having me again.
It must be a mixed feeling night because you're proud to have said you've accomplished a year
sad
of
sad
to lose crown. Yeah. Tell us about your year. How has it been?
My year has been really great. I got to meet a lot of people, got to do a lot of good work. I went to South Africa, fed the homeless, went here in Newark and I helped feed the homeless. I met a lot of people that helped me with my acting, and I'm meeting directors from Nigeria. I'm about to be in another Nigerian movie, so that's like a huge step for me. It's something I would have not done without them.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. And
Thank
I
you.
know you really said that you were very involved in helping the community, and you obviously did that this whole year.
Yes,
What
that's all I'm
advice do you
doing.
have for the girls tonight? What should they be doing and looking forward to do?
I'll just say just be themselves, and even if you don't win, you're all winners for actually coming this far. Because even before the pageant night, the day before, the past 2 days, they've been going out serving the community. So that all that in itself is a win.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. And there's nothing like being there for the next person, because that's all
That's
what
what they're gonna need.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we need. Now, tell me, what are you gonna do after your reign tonight? What would the first thing you did?
I'll be
you're gonna
crying.
do? You'll be crying.
No,
Why?
I'll actually be very happy. I'll be giving advice to the person who's going to take over from me and tell them how to do it because it's easier. The Miss Africa Tri-State community is very friendly and they tell you exactly what to do, so you'll just be happy and you just get things done. They open a whole new different world for you.
Good.
It's different with before. I used to go like volunteer places, but it was different. With them, it's a whole new different feeling.
Good. Very
I
good.
appreciate
Very
it so
good.
much.
I'm so proud of Olamide for doing this for our young ladies.
Yes.
You know, making sense out of beauty.
That's true. That's
You know?
true.
Yeah.
And it's also not just about beauty. It's about we brought different girls together to be friends and to be proud from the country they come from. So you here in America, you're just still proud of the African country that you come from because they each represent in different countries.
Thank you very much for speaking with you. I mean, having this little chat with you on your last night as Miss Africa Tri-State.
You have to say it again.
I'm sorry, but we look forward to you being in our community and doing all the great things you do for
Yes,
us.
I will.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
How you doing? My angel, my one and only. The only one that I'm missing. Where they bring me joy and blessings. You know that I love you. And I can't wait to say I do. But before we walk down the aisle, I just want to let you know that you're the
Hello, and welcome again to another installment of Unveiling Africa, one beautiful face at a time. I promise I'll bring you the very best of Africa to your homes, if you allow me. I thank you for letting me come into your homes. Today I'm going to thank Miss Olamide again for bringing on to us a beautiful Ghanaian princess, actually she's a queen today, our beauty queen, in the name of Joyce Oppongwah.
Yes.
Welcome, Joyce.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Akwaba to you too.
I know Miss Africa Tri-State has a goal
Right.
to encourage and bring forth young, savvy African ladies that could
Definitely.
use their new status as beauty queens
Right.
to make positive impact
Of
to
course.
the environment and beyond. And
Definitely.
we know that beyond means including the continent of
Yes,
Africa.
of course.
So Joyce, tell me more about yourself. Who is Joyce Oppongwah?
Joyce Oppongwah. Well, I am from Ghana, 22 years old, in college, currently majoring in nursing. And
What part of Ghana are you from?
I'm from Kumasi.
Oh, okay. Is
My
that the
dad-
northern part, northern region or
Yes,
south?
it is.
Okay.
It's the West. It's West Africa.
Africa, yes.
Yes. My dad is half Ewe and my mom is half Ashanti. It's two different tribes.
Wow.
Yeah, but I know more from my mom's side because I lived with her.
Okay.
And the language is easier to learn on my mom's side. With
Okay.
Twi is like the most common in Ghana, so it's like the easiest for everybody to learn. That's
Okay.
why I chose to be with that side of the family.
Oh, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
What? How can you tell my audience we love you in Twi?
Middo.
Oh, that's nice. Short and sweet. Okay, Joyce.
Yes.
You came to America when you were 9 years old.
Yes.
What made you decide to come to America?
Well, my mom was here. My mom came here when I was 2 years old.
Okay.
She came here to find a better life for herself so she could bring my brother, my older brother and I here so we could have a good education. And I came here since I was 9 years old. And yeah, my experience in America has been not as easy as I thought, you know, but this is America, of course. Nothing comes easy. But
gotta work
it's,
hard
yeah,
for everything.
definitely. It's
Yeah.
one step at a time. Just remember that.
But you've embraced your new culture and
Of
your new life.
course.
Yeah.
You know, I've adapted to, you know, the American life, but I never forget where I came from.
Very good.
Never.
Well put. Well put.
Never.
Because for you to be a successful person, I say,
Yeah,
you got to
always
know where
have
you've
to remember
come
where you
from.
came
Yeah.
from. Know where you're going, but
But
remember where you came from.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, you talk about your passion for kids.
Definitely.
For kids.
Definitely.
And because of that, you're going to study pediatric nursing.
Yes.
That is fantastic because, you know, nobody really thinks about the children. They always think about adults, women,
Yeah.
other things, you know. But the children are really helpless and need help.
Yeah.
So, in what way will you contribute your skills to improving the children in Africa, but starting from here even, you know,
Right.
children of African descent here?
Okay,
Or
working
Americans.
Working with children is like a passion to me. I don't have any kids now, and I don't plan on having it now. But you know, in the future, when I'm done with my nursing school, I plan to travel to work. Most people, you know, choose a major just for the money, but I chose to be a nurse because you know, being a nurse and working with children is part of my passion. You know, so yeah.
Okay. Now, is there any particular part of, you know, like what would you do for the children? Like, for instance, now if you have an
Donate.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Okay.
now I would like to visit hospitals, you know, watch the children, play with them, read a book at least, you know. I can't do everything, but you know, every little thing that I could contribute is
make their lives
yes,
easier and
definitely
happier.
Of course.
Great,
You know.
great. Now, what made you decide to run for Miss Africa Tri-State? And how has this opportunity helped you in living out your passion and doing more for your African peoples?
Okay. Before, I'm more of a social person. I like to, you know, involve myself in things that goes on that could help, you know, change lives for the better.
Good.
And I figure, like, you know, Miss Africa Tri-State, if I win, which I did, of course.
Congratulations, you
Thank
did.
you.
Yes.
You know, when you win this kind of title, it's not just about holding a title or wearing a cute outfit or being pretty. You know, it's about what you could do to help the people in need. That was one of my passions. That was the main reason why I wanted to do, you know, Miss Africa Tri-State to
And
help.
she did say, Miss Olamide said that one of the reasons she does that
Yes.
is for us to be able
Definitely
to
to
empower,
contribute
and
exactly
contribute to
what you could do
environment
to
and
help and better, you know, other people
I think
besides
that's
yourself.
a good cause.
Definitely.
That's a good
It's
cause.
more to a pageant than just a title,
Or a
having a
beautiful
crown,
face.
a beautiful face, nice body, you know. Like, what can you do with just having a beautiful face and a title? You have to be willing to help, you know,
Everyone,
other people,
yeah.
of course.
Oh, good. You're such a, you know, you're natural. As
Thank
the
you.
reigning Miss Africa Tri-State, you are a very influential person. You know that, right?
Definitely.
So now that you have this influence, what new ways are you going to enhance the lives of African women if you had the opportunity to do so? And what do you think? Well, that's the first part of the question.
Okay.
The second part is, what future do you see the women of Africa holding today? You know, what's in it for the women of Africa in the future?
In the future, well, I see a lot of women running for, being in politics, running for bigger stuff and better things than just staying in the house, having kids, and being a housewife.
Yeah.
Is more to that, and I would just,
What else would you like to see the women doing?
well, I would like them
They may not be
to,
doing now.
yeah, well, as right now, I don't see a lot of people running for politics in Ghana as far as women, they think everything is like man world or whatever, but it's not, It's like what a man could do, a woman could do as well. So I would
Even
like to
better
see,
sometimes.
of course, I would like to see the women out there, involve themselves in more of the, anything that
Day-to-day
men are
running
doing.
of the
course,
country, yeah.
definitely.
Now, that segues right into my next question, because I wanted to find out, with women at the helm of affairs these days, we're seeing a lot of, in fact, in Ghana, we
Right.
have a chief justice who is a lady.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a very powerful position.
Yeah,
We
it
have
is.
the Liberian president, we have the Malawian president,
That's
and
really
I hear they're doing great things. Like
Yeah.
the Liberian president, she actually arrested her son when she found out he was involved in scandalous and
Right.
corrupt practices.
Yeah. I mean,
and that's
what's
what we wanna
right
see.
is right,
Yeah.
and what's wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
It's no favoritism. If you did the crime, you have to pay
The
the time.
time.
Sorry.
So yeah, I could see us really taking charge of
Of
that
course,
continent called
of
Africa.
course.
Yeah.
Few more years, who knows? I might even run for president. You never
Oh,
know.
please do, please do. With not only beauty but brains.
Thank you.
Now, okay. See, I know that you have always, appreciated the media.
Of
Now,
course.
what role do you see the media playing in the development of Africa? Do you see it as a positive thing or as a negative, or are we doing more?
Yeah,
with
and so
what?
right now, I see a positive thing. When I first came here, when I was a younger, when I was in school, people would ask questions like, oh, how's Africa? Do you guys walk barefoot? Do you climb on trees or whatever? But, that was not the part of Africa that I lived. It's more to Africa.
Than what they
It's-
see.
It's beautiful.
what they see.
You have to visit Africa. Before you want to judge, please make sure you visit, or you have somebody that's been there instead of you just watching TV.
And Tarzan
exactly.
movies.
Please go visit before you opinion, say your opinion, whatever.
Right. Now, because of that, I always say, this is why I do what I do.
Right.
Because a lot of people, you would never get this exposure or
Right.
see most of this happening on mainstream American TV because we're Africans.
Yeah,
so
but
I want to show more positive sides of
That's
Africa.
one thing, this is one of the things that I hope to accomplish. Hopefully, I would really want to have like a TV, a channel where it's dedicated to Africans in the United States, to follow us on what we're accomplishing and, what's being changed. Because I don't really see anything
Positive.
exactly for Africans on TV,
Okay.
I hope to change that one day.
Okay. All right. We'll start with Unveiling Africa first. Okay. Now, has your crown accorded you any special treatment or distinct privileges? And what would you advise other young ones who aspire to be a beauty queen to do?
Okay, well, with the special treatments, it's not like, it's not special, but when you go somewhere, it's nice for somebody to be like, oh, I remember you. You was Miss Africa Tri-State, Like when I go to work, my managers tease me a lot. Oh, you can't talk to her like that. She's Miss
queen.
Africa Tri-State. They treat me like I'm special.
Wow.
And, I like that, but it's more, like I said before, it's more than just having a title and a pretty face. You have to be willing to change lives for the better.
Good. Very good.
Thank you.
I like what you just said.
Thank you.
And on that note, we're going to be going on for a break here, and then you'll come back and tell me more about your
I would
African
love
heritage,
to.
because I know you love the food,
Of course.
the culture,
Everything.
the dances, and you're going to tell me who your favorite Ghanaian actors and actresses are,
yes.
since you like the media so
Of
much.
course.
Okay. All right. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, oh yeah, eh, 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 eh. Oh yeah, eh, 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 eh. Oh yeah, eh, 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 eh. Oh yeah, eh, 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 no one like. Oh yeah, eh, 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 one like. Oh yeah, eh, eh, no one like. Oh No one, no one. Hello, hello, how you doing? My angel, my one and only. The only one that I'm missing. Where they bring me joy and blessings. You know that I love you. And I can't wait to say I do. But before we walk down the aisle, I just wanna let you know that you're the finest. Now you be the finest being I've seen. You're the brightest. The way you the shine, you the bling like me. You're the highest. When it comes to rating, you're the lead. My princess, my only one lover. Girl, I just wanna let you know that no one be like you. See, I don't go different places, I've seen many faces. No one be like you. So they cannot replace you, cause you are a blessing. No one be like you. You're driving me crazy, cause you are my baby. No one be like you. No one. No one like you, one like you. No one, one like you, one like you. No one, no one. About a year ago, before I met you, yeah, there was no possibility for me to be rescued. But thank God I found you, girl. I cannot do without you.
That's not the surprises. Well, that's our beautiful queen, Miss Joyce Oppongwah. Well, we'll continue with the interview, Joyce. Yes. And you're going to tell me, oh, what a lovely dress.
Oh, thank
what a surprise. You changed.
Thank you. Yes,
nice.
I did.
I love this. That's Africa for you. Miss Africa Tri-State. Yay. Now, since your arrival in the USA, how do you feel about a misconception of Africans? And what do you plan on doing to change that viewpoint? After all, you're Miss Africa Tri-State. You're a queen.
Of course. What I notice here in America is that, most, I don't want to use the word ignorant, but that's how I like to, say it. Most ignorant people, they will say something as if they've been there. They speak as if they know somebody that lives there, that lives on a tree or walks barefoot or whatever, And I'm like, I don't recall living that kind of life. Like, I had a beautiful home. It was a lot of family. I lived with my cousins and my grandma. We had a big house, big, beautiful houses. So, the way they talk about Africa is really disturbing. But then, you have to hold your breath and just, it's all about showing them, proving them wrong. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can only say but so much, but talk is talk. You have to talk the talk and walk the walk.
I love you. You got to see. You got the right words. You got the right words. Now, come with me as I journey through the continent of Africa.
Okay.
One of my goals is that we would eventually travel around Africa with some of my guests.
Okay.
And we'll go to all the countries that they really love to see.
Okay.
So we can share that with the rest of the world. Now, given that opportunity, today, someone comes and says, come on, Joyce, come with Unveiling Africa. We're going to discover some countries in Africa.
Right.
What 2 countries? I'm leaving it to 2. What 2 countries would you like to visit and why?
My first country will be Nigeria.
Everyone loves to go to Nigeria. Okay.
It's not because I know a lot of Nigerian people and I have a lot of Nigerian friends. I would just one day like to really visit Nigeria, because I hear a lot about Nigeria and I would like to see and, observe for myself and see what all the hype is about,
Yeah.
And my second one, I would really like to visit Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Well, Sierra Leone is my second choice because apart from Nigeria and Ghana, I don't really, I'm not going to say not interested in other African countries, but it's the second one that I just want to learn more about because I don't know a lot about it and I'm not going to sit here and say I do because I don't. That would be the main reason why I want to go and, experience and see,
something
what the
different.
countries. Exactly.
Yes. Okay. And that's what I try to do. I don't know much about Africa.
Right.
Actually, I was born in England, but I took it upon myself to discover and what's the word? Rediscover and
Right.
familiarize the continent of
Right.
Africa.
Right.
So, I said, what better person to do it but an African? Because there's certain
Definitely.
things we look at that the others don't. And there's certain
Exactly.
cultural things that will bring
They don't
to the
understand.
surface. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
why I do what I do.
Speaking of that, when I was in school, as Africans, we're used to being, if you hand an adult something with your left hand, it's disrespectful. So in school, every time I'm finished with my paper and I'm turning it to my teacher, and I go like this, I will be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, here," and then she'll look at me like, "Are you crazy, Joyce?" I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm just used to it. We're disciplined. I take that discipline with me everywhere that I go. Yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
that is really good because that's how we further our culture.
Definitely.
And I impact this on my children and tell them that you're African. I don't care if you're born in America. You must promote your African culture, and people will respect you for that.
You always have to remember where you came from. You know where you're going, but just remember where you came from. I never forget that. Everywhere I go, I'm respectful to my adults. I don't talk back to people that's old enough to be my mom or whatever. You have to, And like at work, my managers, they all notice that. I give them respect, so they respect me back. Yeah.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely. Well put. Well put. Now, what's your favorite Ghanaian dish?
It's not even a surprise. I love jollof rice.
Oh yeah, I love that too.
I love jollof rice with some fried chicken. I love it.
Hungry already.
And I could cook you some too.
Oh wow! I'll take you up on that. I will.
I
We'll come over for
promise.
dinner. Who is your favorite Ghanaian actor or African actor? Because we do have good actors and actresses in Africa these days.
Yeah, my favorite actor, I would have to say, my favorite, John DeMello.
I love him too.
I love you.
I almost had him had an interview with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't make it. So hopefully, between you and I, we'll get to meet John DeMello.
Hopefully, got my fingers crossed.
And when I get him, I'll invite you.
Thank you.
As the reigning Miss Africa Tri-State.
Of course.
I'm sure he'll glad to meet you.
My favorite actress, which I've been told I look like her, Yvonne Nelson.
Oh,
I love the way she acts. She's so natural, just like myself. When we're in front of the camera, we're just natural.
That is good. That is good. What movies has she acted? Do you remember anyone?
Yeah, Princess Sierra. Yeah,
okay,
she has a lot
her.
of movies. A lot of movies that she has.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
can't think of it right now, but yeah. It was. I think it was her first, movie, like as a main character, and she did really well. I loved her. I have the DVD at home, and I could watch it over and over and over. I don't get tired of it.
Wow.
So Yvonne, sister.
Watch out. Look out for Yvonne. All right. What African music or musician do you enjoy listening to?
Batman Samini.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
He's Ghanaian, but the way he speak is you think he's from Jamaica or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, I love his song. I listen to his songs every morning before I go to work. It's like on repeat all the time.
Wow.
I listen to his songs all the time. Okay. So Batman.
Look out. Yeah. All right, let's move along. And finally, what do you want to tell the young ones who will like to be like you one day? What advice do you have for them?
Okay. For everyone that want to participate and be a contestant for Miss Africa Tri-State 2013, please take this advice. Note that Miss Africa Tri-State is not about just your beauty. You have to have a nice personality, a nice attitude. You got to have potential. You have to be willing to give back. It's not just having a crown on your head or walking around with a beautiful outfit, cute shoes. You have to be willing to give back to those in need.
And serve.
Visiting hospitals, if you can, doing charity work, whatever you can to help. Please make sure you have a positive attitude.
Very, very well put.
Thank you.
I could have ended this celebration of you, Miss Joyce Oppongwah.
Thank you.
Okay, and while you said that, what would you say about Miss Olamide, who has actually inspired this beautiful contestant?
First of all, I just want to thank her for putting up with me from the start. You know, she will call me, no answer. She will text, no reply, but she still didn't give up. You could tell she's really empowering. Like, she want for the better. She could have easily given up on me, you know. I will not text her back, call her back, but she's still pushing and pushing. Because of her, that's the reason why I'm sitting here today. That's why I have the crown on my head. That's why I'm looking forward to do better things in the future. And I would just like to thank her and her whole team for giving me this chance for being here today. I'm glad.
And I'm so grateful to Ms. Olamide for bringing you here and for doing what she does best, you know, trying to empower our young women, not to tell them not that, you know, you don't have to live by beauty alone, but by being a servant. You know, that's what God sent us here to do. You know, he said we have to be of service to others. I'm of service to you all because you helped me promote the beauty and goodness of Africa. And hopefully one day the world will see that Africa is a beautiful place and be proud to, you know, to meet people from Africa and even call themselves Africans.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, what does your family think about what you've done?
Oh, my mom is so proud. She was surprised that I won. Like, my friends, like all my friends, I was so nervous from the start, but it was one friend that told me, I was on the phone with her the night before, well, a week before the whole event, and I was telling her about giving up because I have to pay to get my outfit made and this and that. And she told me something. She said, Joyce, if you want, you have to give to get something in return. She said, you don't know what you might be. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, with those words, when she said that, it inspired me more to even, you know, go further.
With those words, you have inspired me and the audience and the viewers of Unveiling Africa, one beautiful face at a time.
Thank you.
Thank you all for always watching my show, for letting me come into your homes with our beautiful princesses and queens and talents of Africa. I hope you'll always tune in and go on my website, Unveiling Africa, to find out where we're showing these days. We're in Long Island. We're coming into Jersey very soon, Southern Jersey. We're in Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx. We're getting into Queens and Staten Island. Thank you. Goodbye. Love you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here. I appreciate everything. Thank you.
Hey! Oh yeah, eh, eh, eh. Oh yeah, eh, 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 eh. Oh yeah, eh, 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 eh. Oh yeah, eh, eh, eh. One life. Oh yeah, eh, eh, eh. One life. Oh yeah, eh, eh, eh. One life. Oh yeah, eh, eh, eh. No one. Hello, how you doing? My angel, my one and only. The only one that I'm missing. Where they bring me joy and blessings. You know that I love you. And I can't wait to say I do. But before we walk down the aisle, I just wanna let you know that you're the finest. Now you be the finest being I've seen. You're the brightest. The way you the shine, you the bling like me. You're the highest. When it comes to rating, you're the lead. My princess, my only one lover. Girl, I just wanna let you know that no one be like you. See, I don't go different places, I've seen many faces. No one be like you. So they cannot replace you, cause you are a blessing. No one be like you. You're driving me crazy, cause you are my baby. No one be